Welcome back to Ace Attorney 3. Tonight we are going to be starting on episode 2. Obviously the last episode was pretty short, and as you know with these games, the first one's always pretty short and then they get relatively long after that. So this one's going to be a bit longer. So going to take a couple of sessions to finish, but yeah, let's get into it. Oh, also, yeah, of course, the first one's just in court one day, so we're gonna get some actual investigation in today, so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, and this time I will be Phoenix. Okay, wait, the time is 1 a.m. Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. I have no idea who's talking here. Oh, okay, it's Gumshoe.
Good old Gumshoe.
It's been a rock solid security scared, but I'm still going to read it because it's just going automatically. I know it's safe just to double check. Ah, we've been had. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Better luck next time, gentlemen. It's like a mass thief situation. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. Okay, well, we got round 2 of the circus case. We shall meet again.
Right.
When the next moon is full.
Hey, that circus case was fun. It's stupid, but fun.
Yeah, there are definitely enjoyable things about it. It was fun to make fun of occasionally. Okay, Right and Co. Law Offices. Yeah. Okay, so in this case, since it's just Phoenix and Maya, you can take Maya.
All right. Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are.
Don't be silly. We're talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Okay, so here's the fun thing. That's the funny thing. So with our previous games where we just voiced whatever characters we voiced, I would be voicing all 3 of these characters.
Yeah, but see, now instead, I actually have something to do.
Exactly. This works so much better.
Yeah.
Hello. It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Kurain Village, isn't it that? Oh my god, the urn that she broke.
Yep. That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Very funny. You can laugh all you want. You'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Kurain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dress up extra special today, Nick. What do you? That's why I dress up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? And also, she doesn't. She looks the same. Yeah,
Exactly.
I was literally about to say, like,
Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. First met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then...
I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes.
I mean, that's true. She is either the defendant of half the cases, or she's the one bringing them in.
Yep.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. She's killed many people. Kurain Village is the home of the mysterious Kurain channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Kurain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right.
Eartha Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't got a choice here. Might as well head on out. Wardley Taylor, city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? To admit, I'm pretty impressed.
Wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl.
On a family heirloom?
Yeah, why not? Hey, Nick. The person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
It's a great place to wait for someone.
Yeah, in a
All right.
warehouse, yep.
Yep. I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. I know how this goes. I guess we should go.
Goes down in warehouses.
That's right. I guess we should go and say hello. Let's look around a little bit. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 ways to save money. Pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know.
Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. That's funny. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it.
Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all.
The friendship we made along the way. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? Why? Of course there is. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away.
I think I remember this old folding screen here. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Kurain Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf Kurain sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in this exhibit? And where's the bullet hole? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are they really treasures too?
Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. All it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Oh, Mystic Maya, look, I can't believe it.
Oh, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Kurain Village.
Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fey Manor on it.
Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it.
Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Yeah, even if it's of your house,
Yeah.
you're still tampering. Okay. Let's go to basement warehouse. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, all right. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Right.
Eek, a monster. You were right.
Huh? A monster?
Was it Gumshoe?
Oh.
Oh.
Uh,
Huh.
good
Expect to see
evening.
her again.
It's good to see you again. I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Hello.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
That's right, I wasn't there for any of that. She was being held captive. Well, I said I did.
Yeah.
I joked about it being a repeat of the circus case, but we're getting characters from the good case.
Jeez. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Once again, I would have voiced all four of these characters had we
Yep.
stuck with our roles. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. Really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. I mean, granted, I'm voicing three of them right now, but it's still better.
Still better than all four. You
Yeah.
know?
And plus, Maya talks more than usually the like Pearl or the other characters, so
Yeah.
works out. And when Gumshoe shows up, you get Gumshoe. So it really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman?
Why are you freaking out on me?
What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all.
Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearl's further. That's right. Maya was teasing, and Pearl actually. That's right. I forgot about that dynamic. Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case?
Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Escape your memory, Nick.
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Ah, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Phew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums.
Ooh, did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums.
Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well, like Dick Gumshoe, and he's the only one. That sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Okay. What do I have? What's with the, okay. Around a bit if we can. If we can. Okay. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above.
That means what?
The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what.
I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff.
Yeah, just like in the Steel Samurai. It's like in the movie studio. The security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right. Sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact conversation before somewhere? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you remember that, but that was a reference to the first game.
Yeah, with the ladder, right?
Okay, yeah.
I'm
So
trying to
look,
I'm trying to remember the case. I think it was was it the
it
Nickel
was.
Samurai
Yeah,
one?
it was in the movie studio. It was on one of the sets. It was like it wasn't an
Yeah,
important piece of evidence or anything. It was just there was a ladder there, and it was I
yeah,
think it was pretty sure it was flipped. I'm pretty sure Phoenix was like, "Oh, look, a ladder," and Maya was like, "That's a step ladder."
yeah.
Yeah, I know that's a big meme in the Ace Attorney community.
Gotcha.
I've
I
seen it
did not
referenced in
realize
other
that.
stuff. I've seen it referenced in other stuff too, which is funny.
Mhm.
It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr.
Uh-huh, I got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger.
Why would anyone write hamburger that big?
S- Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something.
You know what? Maybe you're right. I kind of doubt it.
Ah, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti.
Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti.
Well, maybe it was a typo. I'm. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think?
Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti's the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Okay, and then there's this door. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel.
Why are you telling me that? I think that's everything. Um, so what about this? Sorry I can't be of more help, but I really don't have anything to say about that. Okay, I was wondering. She clearly seems to be hiding something. But that doesn't seem to be an option. Huh. I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit. I knew that Kurain Village was the hometown of your assistant Maya. I thought it would be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it?
Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright?
I guess I can't argue with that one. Hmm. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now. That's not true.
I think what Nick meant to say is it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking.
No way, Maya. Okay. uh, I miss. Usually examining isn't like examining random stuff doesn't really matter, so I don't think this would be. It's just weird. It's just a weird part, weirdly early in the case to be at a point where, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, yep, that's a mechanic. I gotta remember that that's a mechanic.
Oh my.
It's always been a mechanic. Just slipped my mind. Okay, Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That that's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me. How should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right?
Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen the statue.
That thing is the Kurain Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp.
Aw, phooey. I want to cut something.
What are you eyeing me for?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
look.
wanted, she wanted to
Yeah,
be
right.
the defendant again.
Yeah, right. Don't worry, that'll happen. Oh, look, it's already 8. It's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. It sounds so fancy.
I'll have the kids' lunch.
Early it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner?
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs, then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Okay, so nothing had happened yet.
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? Never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Oh, I am.
I
deal
mean, it
with
doesn't sound like he's cleaning the toilet. Seems like he's doing that or something else on the toilet, you know?
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. You've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Masque de Masque. Okay.
What a creative name.
Yeah. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Wardley Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. Wardley Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you going to do?
I mean, I'm a lawyer, I'm not a detective. What do you want me to do? This isn't my cup of tea.
Yeah. Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Wardley Taylor? You don't think?
Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Kurain's sacred urn was stolen.
What?
A stupid piece of garbage that was broken?
Yeah, right. Refresh my memory a little. What's the sacred urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Kurain Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on the poster. Do you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of Kurain channeling technique. Right, Burley?
Yes, that's right.
Even Pearl's like, wait, huh? What's going? Oh yeah, yeah, it's super important. Yep.
Well, Pearl's, well, also the fact that, like, she's like, oh, it contains a really important soul note. It's like, it probably doesn't after it was broken. Like, it probably doesn't do
Yeah.
that anymore.
It's like it used to, not anymore.
Exactly.
That shit's long
Also-
gone.
Also, it's still misspelled. Is she just gonna notice that it's broken?
Hey, hold up. I thought the urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
Huh? Well, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Kurain Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue to that case. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Kurain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Is it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah, get the sacred urn back.
But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So, what's the name of this bad guy again?
Ask the mask, Nick. Make a note of it. The mask. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
One year ago, the murder in Kurain Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proves her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now remember, this urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. I didn't notice it for a whole year. What does that say about her? Okay, to the exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh? Okay, well, we know who this
Oh,
is.
yeah, we know. Yep. Hey, you can poke around here, pal.
Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again.
It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal?
I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives?
Yeah, didn't she get fired?
Yeah, really.
No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing? What are you doing hanging around here?
Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
All right, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe. There's a good chance for you to try to remember it, right? And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay. Good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Nothing really to examine, I'm guessing. It's all the same stuff. Let's just talk to Gumshoe. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name, Ethel girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kinda owe you guys in a way. Crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning.
How exactly do you know that?
I got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
Scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. The urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh? So who's guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. Solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Why does that sound familiar?
Ace detective. I don't know, man. It sounds like he could have his own game.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I feel
But
like
that's
it'd
not
be
me.
more interesting.
I'm an ace. I'm an ace attorney. So that's just a different thing. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask de Mask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. He sometimes appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. Underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask.
who is also wearing a disguise still, just a different one that we don't know what's underneath that. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. Lordly Taylor had only cooperated. I could have caught him this time. What? And you knew he was planning to steal the sacred urn?
Yeah, I'm the one who gave it to him.
Of course I did.
I was the only guard on duty to defend it.
They don't pay me as a detective, so I need a second job.
Yeah.
The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit, pal, maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on the stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Tell me about that calling card. So what's this calling card?
Here it is, but don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
Hey, hold on, let me take a picture of this with my phone. Post this to Instagram. Oh wait, it was 2004. That didn't exist. What's this mark on the front?
You gotta post it on MySpace. I think that's what the hot thing was back then,
MySpace
right?
was definitely, I think that was around the time. Yeah, MySpace was definitely around then. I don't know if we had like phones with cameras though. I don't remember if like because we did have like flip phones at that point, but I don't remember if they had cameras or not. Maybe they did.
I don't think they did at that time. Yeah, I don't know. It's so long ago.
Hold on. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I feel like it's not that hard to. Yeah, no, they had cameras at that point. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's Mask the Mask.
They were shitty cameras, but.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm sure it's like you try to take a picture. It's like, well, you could probably see all of 5 pixels.
Your 15 kilopixel camera, whatever the hell they had at the time.
Yeah. That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't. Oh, that's right.
They mentioned that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. Okay, we are good on that. Let's move to the warehouse.
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck this guy looks like yet, so. Well, what the heck does that mean? Oh. Okay. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway?
Shh, silence. Now I see, it's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
It's funny. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that?
Except you're wrong about the small penis part.
Yeah, how fucking dare you?
I didn't say anything about that. That's okay. We're moving on. How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how was nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
What's he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. I get it. Ace Detective. Oh, hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. They did it! They said the name of the thing!
I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium.
And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin, and, spirit medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does this phrase, one short of a baker's dozen, come to mind with this guy? So are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask Damask's arch-enemy, the ace detective Luke Atme. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What's he saying, Nick?
I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back for a Mask Damask.
I just need a sec. I'll be back.
Yep, no problem. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news, in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Huh?
Alright, back.
Yep, okay.
Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask. And keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. You see, huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night, here in Lordly Taylor. Naturally, wherever Mask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Mask out elegance to you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask's calling card.
You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. Mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
The calling card arrived, right?
Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse, and waited for him, alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies first, you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. No, it's not, but okay.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. Someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though on one came through those, even though no one, okay, it's a typo, okay. But even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. Okay, so now let's look around. Okay, so we can... Okay, let's start with this box. Tisk. So, lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, as Detective Atby, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs.
Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask Damask. What do I do now?
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I don't think I'm about to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay, so I can check stuff. Wait, what's... Oh, it's... Oh, they're all... Okay, so I can't investigate stuff. I have to talk to them again. Wait, what? Hold on, let me try something. Let's... So, if I click on anything... So, lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Is it the same thing? Yeah, it's the same lines. Okay, then let's present stuff. Actually, okay. Actually, I think now might actually be a good time to break for now. So I will present some stuff to him and try to figure out. Yeah, I think that's the only thing left to do. So I'll present some stuff to him and get some questions in next time.